There are basically two types of users in Windows, and that is an administrator or not administrator. You're somebody, you're nobody, you got keys to every door inside of the operating system, or you don't have any keys to the operating system. What we're trying to do with an administrator and just a regular user is make it so that the administrator count is somewhat protected. Let's go in there and change this account in from a regular user into an administrator so we can do things inside of the operating system. We're going to do that by starting out by typing in user. And there we have it. Going to go to settings, and this is a little bit confusing sometimes. We have the apps over here, and then we have the user accounts over here. And this is the one we want, user accounts. Click on this, select it, and then we can see it takes us to a desktop type application. And there's a few things that we can do in here. We can manage somebody else's account. We can change user account control settings, or we can change the account type. And we're going to select this one. And from here, you can see standard user and you can see administrator. So the difference is pretty stark. The standard user is there for just maybe your kids, maybe your significant other that you don't quite trust with your computer. The administrator, you can see here, it says administrators have complete control over the PC. They can change any setting and access all the files and programs stored on the PC. They can also install anything, they can delete anything, and they pretty much have it all to themselves, the computer that is, the computer operating system. So what we want to do is come down here and check administrator. And what that's going to do is change this Microsoft account into a local administrator. And then we can come right down here, change account type, check it, and it's as simple as that. We have just made this account into an administrator. So if we wanted to change this back to standard, we would just check right there and then change account type. However, we want to keep it administrator, so we'll just click cancel. And there you see it. If you want to change a regular user account or you made a user account, you're a little bit confused as, hey, how come I can't do stuff? Well, because the default is the standard and you have to manually go in there and change it to an administrator type account. And that is how you change from a standard user to an administrator in Windows 8.